tonight?
I was dealing with this. Throughout my whole. Well, I had people jealous of me throughout my whole career before a professional.
I had to always remind Tank, Floyd is Floyd, but you're Gervonta Davis.
That's right.
Like, I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like, oh,
he was going at me. He was going at me.
Nobody expected this boxing brotherhood to end in a full-blown war. What started as a mentor and student success story between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Gervonta Davis has now turned into one of the most shocking feuds in modern boxing history. Behind the cameras, behind the million-dollar fights, and behind the smiles at press conferences, there was anger building for years. Now the truth is finally exploding into public view. At a heated press conference, Floyd and Tank fired brutal insults at each other with zero respect left between them. Fans were stunned watching two men who once stood side by side now tearing each other apart. Tank accused Floyd of secretly working against him while pretending to guide him. Floyd responded by saying jealousy comes with greatness, but many fans believe this feud goes much deeper than boxing. The drama became even messier when personal issues entered the picture. Rumors surrounding Tank's connection with Floyd's daughter, Yaya Mayweather, reportedly pushed the relationship past the breaking point. At the same time, Tank grew tired of Floyd controlling his career and business decisions. The fighter who was once promoted as Floyd's next superstar no longer wanted to live under his shadow. Then came the bombshell accusations. Tank's camp hinted Floyd cared more about money and power than true mentorship. Some even believe Floyd tried to slow Tank's rise because he feared becoming irrelevant as a new superstar took over boxing. Meanwhile, former champion Adrian Broner stepped in, claiming he was the one who first introduced Tank to Floyd and helped launch the career that changed boxing forever. Now fans are divided. Was Floyd protecting Tank, or controlling him? Did Tank betray the man who made him famous, or did he finally escape a toxic relationship? One thing is certain, this feud is no longer business. It's personal, emotional, and far from over. And what happens next could shake the boxing world forever.
I was dealing with this. Throughout my whole. Well, I had people jealous of me throughout my whole career before a professional. Jealousy comes with the territory. I sell an arena out every time, and I say to myself, y'all people not tired? Y'all done been here 50. We done sold the arena out 50 times, and y'all keep coming up short. We could do it 50 more times. Y'all gonna keep coming up short. What's meant to be in life is meant to be. And Cruz, and as far as what Cruz would take, he know he didn't win. No, he didn't win at all. And if Tank really would have lost the fight, I would have said he lost. And of course, it's California. This is Mexico. So, I mean, if you.
Gervonta Davis was very angry and said that people don't understand what Floyd Mayweather does or says. He told Floyd that he was secretly working against him even though he was acting like a friend. Tank said Floyd's actions were planned and that even though many people saw him as a guide, there were problems going on underneath. Even though it looked like Floyd was always looking out for his best interests, he claimed that it wasn't always the case. Davis said that they were no longer friends, which meant that Mayweather was working against him in ways that no one else could see. It was important for him that everyone knew Floyd's real goals.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause it's weird. I feel like y'all got, I wouldn't say love hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of the
deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing
it. Exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Tank no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis's fight had been going on for years, but it got really bad because of personal issues, especially those involving Mayweather's daughter Yaya Mayweather. What started out as a close friendship between a teacher and a student turned into a full-on fight, which ended with them breaking up. Davis used to work for Mayweather Promotions as a protege of Floyd Mayweather. Mayweather helped Davis both in and out of the ring. Their relationship started to get worse, though, when Tank didn't like how Floyd was controlling his job. Floyd was said to be meddling too much in Tank's business choices, which made Tank very angry. Even though they had problems before, Tank's connection with Floyd's daughter, Yaya Mayweather, is said to have been the last straw. Yaya, who used to be in a famous relationship with rapper NBA YoungBoy, is said to have had a short affair with Tank, which made Floyd mad. Floyd was naturally protective of his daughter, so the situation made things worse between the two boxers.
We always see solid relationships end due to a female, man. They've started multiple wars. They're a reason why a lot of men are locked up right now. They're a reason why a lot of men are in that grave right now. I believe in this case, we don't know all the details, but I'm just going to go ahead and assume that Tank smashed Floyd's daughter. Tank went ahead and smashed Floyd's daughter on this one and sullied the relationship. It was done after that. But there had to be a reason why he went ahead and went that route. And I think he went that route because there wasn't enough money coming in. And Tank probably thought that it was going to be better than it was early on. So we said, you know what? Hey, she throwing it at me. Let me go ahead and do what I do. And from that instance, Floyd said, hey, you got the game up. I'm about to let you really know how it is. You about to go up against a real go-getter, a real headhunter.
Their past together makes their fight more interesting. Floyd praised Tank as the next big thing in fighting and made him famous right away. He gave Tank chances, advice, and attention, but their relationship got worse over time. After they had a fight, Tank quit Mayweather Promotions, criticizing Floyd's management style in public and looking for professional freedom. Even though both men have moved on professionally, their dislike for each other has not gone away. Floyd, who is known for having a big ego and being good at business, no longer sees Tank as a protege, and Tank continues to stay away from Floyd's impact. Their friendship, which used to be very strong, is over for good, showing that personal problems can ruin business relationships even in boxing.
Always see solid relationships end due to a female, man. They've started multiple wars. They're a reason why a lot of men are locked up right now. They're a reason why a lot of men are in that grave right now. I believe in this case, we don't know all the details, but I'm just going to go ahead and assume that Tank smashed Floyd's daughter. Tank went ahead and smashed Floyd's daughter on this one and sullied the relationship. It was done after that. But there had to be a reason why he went ahead and went that route. And I think he went that route because there wasn't enough money coming in. And Tank probably thought that it was going to be better than it was early on. So we said, you know what? Hey, she throwing it at me. Let me go ahead and do what I do. And from that instance, Floyd said, hey, you got the game up. I'm about to let you really know how it is. You about to go up against a real go-getter, a real headhunter. Tank knocked.
Now that Gervonta Davis is a famous boxer, everyone who helped him get there wants to be honored. Former world champion Adrian Broner, who was one of Tank's first fans, recently told everyone that he was the one who took Tank to the gym. According to Broner, Floyd Mayweather saw Tank's skill and decided to promote and help him because of his friendship with him. Mayweather still thanks Broner for putting him in touch with Tank, saying that Broner gave him a future hero. Floyd always tells me, "You gave me a good one," Broner said, stressing how important he was to Tank's path. Even though their friendship has its ups and downs, Broner says Tank is like a little brother to him. He told Tank how happy he was when he did well and made it clear that he would always be there for him. Broner answered, "I'll always back Tank, he's my little brother." Rising to fame has been nothing short of amazing for Tank. Many people have helped him get there, but Broner wants to make sure that his part is not forgotten. One thing is for sure, Broner is proud to see Tank succeed and will always think of him as family, even if Tank doesn't say it out loud.
And to watch it, I was there.
You can relate to it?
I can relate, and to be honest, I'm the reason he got signed to the team.
That's a true story.
Explain that. Why? What? How did that happen?
Story.
I brought him to the gym with an AB shirt on.
True story.
But I didn't have everything right yet. You know, everything wasn't moving yet. You know, I was a little slow on my feet. So I gave him the floor. And every time we bring it up, Floyd like, thank you, AB. You gave me a good one.
Does that feel like a win for About Billions Promotions as well?
Of course, because at the end of the day, I don't care who promotes Gervonta Davis. I'm still gonna support him. Same way. You know, he's a little brother to me.
Tank been around us since he was like 17, 16. Adrian was already famous on TV and everything. We wrote him on the internet.
Adrian Broner thinks that Gervonta Tank Davis is a great fighter with amazing skills. He makes Tank's strength stand out by bringing out his speed, power, and intelligence in the ring. Broner thinks Tank can beat any opponent he meets and be the best lightweight fighter in the world. He has seen Tank grow over the years and says that his success is due to his determination and hard work. Broner is sure that no other light heavyweight fighter can match Tank's skills. He thinks of him as a full warrior who keeps showing himself to be the best, and he thinks his power will only grow.
Man, Tank got the skills to beat anybody, and he was blessed. He was blessed with the power to hurt anybody if he lands with a solid punch. But I don't think he should go mess with no 147 pounder no time soon. With the skills he got, he can beat anybody. But my opinion, I think he got enough on his plate at 135 pounds with the Shakurs, Ryan Garcia's, Devin Haney's,
Frank
Martin, who's going to be a big name, a good name. And he should just focus on that. Teofimo, who's still one of the best lightweights out there. Even with people, talking shit about him. I tell fighters, every fight isn't going to be a hands down amazing performance. But as long as you get by, as long as you get the victory and get to the next one, that's all that matters, man. Teofimo is a great talent. He's a good dude, and it's a lot of talent at 135 pounds. And I think Tank should just clean all of that up. Worried about cleaning all of that up one at a time, and then jump to 140 pounds.
Him and Regis right now for the belt.
Yeah, for sure. I think he'd beat Regis though.
Why?
Just talent. Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis have always been seen as having a more business than personal relationship. Floyd promoted Tank through Mayweather Promotions, which was very important to his growth. However, many people think Floyd's help was based on money rather than love or mentoring. Floyd's behavior toward Tank seems to have changed since Tank left Mayweather Promotions. This suggests that Floyd was more interested in making money than in Tank's performance. During the time Tank worked on Floyd's marketing, there were many signs of conflict. It was clear that Tank didn't like how he was being treated, and Floyd, even though he praised him in public, never seemed really interested in getting close to him. When Tank chose to go independent, Floyd's support for him dropped by a lot. This makes me wonder if Floyd was ever truly happy for Tank's success, or if he was just happy as long as he could make money from it. Floyd would have stuck by Tank even after he left the job if he cared about him in a way that went beyond business. His answer, on the other hand, suggests otherwise. Floyd has seen Tank become independent, but he hasn't celebrated it. This shows that his relationship with Tank was more about power and money. Tank's departure from Mayweather Promotions gave him full control over his future, showing that he wasn't dependent on Floyd to do well. Floyd might no longer be a fan because he doesn't get anything out of Tank's wins. Lastly, Floyd's actions show that his relationship with Tank was more about business than mentoring. He is less interested in Tank now that the money has stopped coming in.
He's just setting up his boy. I think Tank was happy you think Floyd was happy that Tank left?
Can that fight happen for the
You
right
think
now?
that Floyd was there at Ryan Garcia and Tank fight for Tank? Floyd loves him. Floyd is gonna promote himself. That's why Floyd came out with them damn chains and his $20 million watch. Y'all gotta really think about what Floyd.
Calvin Ford, who has been Gervonta Tank Davis's teacher and mentor for a long time, has always stressed how important it is to have strong people in your life and in boxing. Ford keeps telling Tank that while Floyd Mayweather is a famous person, Tank is a one-of-a-kind person.
My whole life.
Ford said Tank would hear him say, "Floyd is Floyd, but you're Gervonta Davis." This difference was very important in figuring out Tank's attitude. Ford also said Floyd understood Tank's need to figure out who he was without his old manager.
A lot of people can relate to
He said that Tank was sometimes shocked by how Ford talked to Floyd. He stressed that Tank needed to take on his own role instead of just being Mayweather's apprentice.
And Tank, Floyd is Floyd, but you're Gervonta Davis.
That's right.
Distinguish the two.
Yes.
And me and Floyd used to go to, I said, he's not you, Floyd, he's Tank.
That's right.
And Tank used to look at me like, yeah, he talking to Floyd like that.
That's right.
Floyd understood that it was certain things that I had to give to him, well as what he was giving to him.
That's right.
To make that balance, to make the car drive smooth.
That's right.
And it worked. You know what I'm saying? And I told Floyd, like, he's growing into being his own man. You know, respect the talent.
Respect the talent.
Respect the talent. And we see where he's growing to, you know? So that's why when people talk, I say, I can't take shit away from Floyd.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because his body of work of being there and nurturing us through them waters and whatnot. You know
That's right.
Because he's been there where we haven't.
That's right.
You know? But when it came to raising him in this ring,
Ford says that he and Floyd taught Tank some important things. He said it was like balancing, with Mayweather giving some good advice and Ford giving some different kind of advice. Together, they helped Tank grow into a strong fighter who could fight on his own. Ford also said that he would never take anything away from Floyd, no matter how different they were. He talked about Mayweather's impact and said, "I can't take anything away from Floyd. His body of work is helping us through these rough waters." Ford knew exactly what to do, though, when it came to taking Tank on his own trip. It was finally clear to Ford that Tank had to go his own way. He said that Floyd had been a big impact, but Tank had gotten to where he is now through his own work and growth.
See, so signing with Floyd, you know, we fast forward a little bit, sign with Floyd. Floyd puts Tank in the position to fight Pedraza. A lot of people were saying that was like, you know, that was a setup fight, so forth and so on. Tank goes in there. What's your thoughts going into that fight? Like, oh, listen, this Pedraza, undefeated champion.
Well, I understood the whole thing. Floyd understood the thing. When you'll see it in our documentary.
Yeah.
But when Floyd was trying to, because he was trying to fight a lot of guys that was champions. You know what I'm saying? And the guys that he was putting in front of us, you know, they lost their belts. And then when the situation came about when Tank had to fight for, we had no choice but to fight for Pedraza. And that was a hard fight. He was undefeated. He was an Olympian, you know, and he was on the road, you know. And when Tank went in there and put on that performance that night, it was unreal.
It's unreal.
It was unreal. And that's the fight that I always put in my thoughts.
Floyd Mayweather has always wanted to be the most famous boxer in the world. He still wants to be in the spotlight even though he is retired, making sure that his name stays important. Many people think that he doesn't really accept the new generation because he's having a hard time letting go of his role as the face of boxing. Floyd seems to be having a hard time accepting that it's no longer about him as Gervonta Tank Davis becomes a star.
Boxing. And I get it, you a hell of a fighter, bro. You undefeated. But let these young niggas shine, bro. And your daughter still chose wrong. You get what I'm saying? So that shit crazy. You know, people with power, with money, think that they money saved them from the world, but like, nah, bro, you do fucked up shiesty shit, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck how much money you got, bro. I never look at you the same. I never look at you the same.
Tank has become one of the most exciting fighters in the sport. He has the power to knock out opponents, and more people see him as the future of boxing. But Floyd doesn't fully support Tank's rise. Instead, he often says or does things that draw attention back to himself. He often tells people what he has done, as if he wants them to remember how powerful he is. A lot of people who follow boxing say Floyd should realize that his time has come and gone and that Tank is now the star the sport needs. They say Floyd shouldn't try to compete with Tank for respect or steal it. Instead, they say he should be a mentor and let the younger generation shine. Floyd's deeds, on the other hand, show that the thought of someone else taking the throne he once held worries him. Floyd's actions may be caused by jealousy, since he sees Tank getting the respect he used to get. Floyd Mayweather is still a star in boxing, but the sport is changing, and Tank is at the front of the pack. Floyd would do well to accept that his time is over and support Tank without making it all about him. Whether he's willing to do this is still unknown.
Wanna be hood, like what? Nigga, that's ass backwards, bro. Like, no, dog. But Gervonta Davis, man, you know, a lot of people may say he's arrogant or whatever the case may be, bro. I don't see it. You know, I just see him playing for the internet. You know, they say something, he say something back. You get what I'm saying? But listen to this, what Gervonta Davis had to say. And it was a good interview. At first, I ain't like it because it's like the interviewer, you know, he from Gervonta Davis hood too. But it's like he also wanted them to be one of the people to know that he's from the hood, he came from the street. Like, nah, bro, like, no, bro.
Gervonta Tank Davis has never been more famous than Floyd Mayweather. It looks like he was trying to control Tank's job so that he wouldn't grow too big for him, even though it looked like he was directing Tank's career. Floyd recently told Tank that he wanted him to fight Jose Pedraza, not because it was the best thing for his future, but because Floyd wanted him to lose. Pedraza was the undisputed world champion at the time, which made him a tough opponent for Tank, who was young and had never fought before. A lot of people now think Floyd saw this as a chance to stop Tank's rise before it even began. Tank might not be the famous person he is now if he had lost that fight. It could have slowed him down. Tank shocked everyone by beating Pedraza and winning the IBF super featherweight title, even though Floyd had other plans. Tank's fight didn't set him back. Instead, it set the tone for the rest of his career and showed what a special talent he was. Floyd might have been annoyed by Tank's surprising victory, which showed how great he could be beyond what Floyd had planned for him. When we look back, Floyd always seemed to want to set the rules for Tank's success. He probably didn't think Tank would move up so quickly and finally outgrow his promotion. Floyd is no longer able to stop Tank from becoming one of the biggest names in boxing. He may have tried to set Tank up to fail in the past, but Tank proved that he didn't need anyone else to tell him what success meant to him. No matter what, he was meant to shine.